Thanks for checking them. Check it out. Now, hey, man, listen, I had a heated discussion with a lot of people about Meek Mill's new album, Wins and Losses, is coming real soon, okay? A lot of people think that Meek he's finally moved on from the space he was at maybe a year and a half ago, and he's ready to talk about the wins and losses in his life. And I said, whoa. I said, Meek is the least humble nigga I know in rap. He got a song called Fuck Being Humble, all right? I don't think he's coming out on any motherfucking album and admitting losses that has happened to him in the last year and a half, okay? If anything, if you listen to him before, he used to say, how am I losing in a beef? I got the baddest bitch. How am I losing in a beef? I got a Wraith. How am I losing a beef? My Rollie still shining. So when I see the title Wins and Losses, I said, I know what he's going to be talking about. He ain't going to be talking about no beef or other things people think he's catching L's at. The only L he would probably talk about is just shit with him in the legal system. Now, he is confirming what I'm saying. Now, he did an interview, and you're probably saying, where the fuck is the interview? He did an interview through Spotify? So you got to pay for the fucking interview? Come on, nigga. Listen, we pay enough for you screaming. I don't know about no interviews, but listen, I'm going to give you guys the cliff notes of what he said because he was explaining the album title. He says this, right? I'm just breaking down the wins and losses of my life, what molded me to be Meek Mill, the trials and tribulations of my life that made me as strong as I am today. I'm still trying to find the definition of a win and a loss, okay? That's big, right? He also said, when I first got my deal, I signed with Rozay. That was a win, all right? He said, when I lost my freedom, caught my case, it was kind of like a win too. What the fuck? He says, the judge put me through a lot, sent me back and forth to jail, but it taught me a lot. It started out as a loss, but I turned it to a win. So it's all about how you looking at this shit because I feel like I'm dreaming. You can't make me feel like I'm losing. That's why through all this shit, I always stayed chin up. Now, I completely get what he's talking about. But I think a lot of people, and the people at least I was arguing with, right? I believe I even brought it to Everyday Struggle. I think they think that he was going to come on here like, oh, yeah, I know I caught a couple L's in the last year. My girl breaking up with me. I'm losing a beef. Fuck out of here. Meek ain't saying that. Ain't no way Meek gonna admit that he lost the beef. Like, no rapper would admit that they lost the battle or a beef. Okay? If anything, I would see Meek Mill more laughing at people who claim he's losing and probably try to put it on a big picture type of thing. Like, wait, you're saying it was an L when I slipped down them stairs? Okay, when it was fucking snowing at my mom's house? But really, this is a real L right here where you could get locked up and sent to jail for 30 years. That's an L. So I could get him really playing it across like that. If you guys don't know, that's the same thing that our Rick Ross did after he dropped his album when people exposed him to be like a CO. He was like, yo, listen, if you want to call me a CO, fine. But at least mention that me being a CO is feeding my whole family. And I could have went the other route and started doing some bullshit. But I'm feeding my family being a CO. So Meek might try to take that approach in terms of wins and losses by saying, listen, y'all could say L's for this or L's for this, but let me teach you the bigger picture of what's going on in my life and the stuff I care about. And now you'll understand why I don't think a lot of stuff you guys think are quote-unquote L's, they're not L's to me, okay? I can't wait for the project. He's already released a couple singles, which means they are pushing this out like a motherfucker. This ain't a DC4. This is being pushed and promoted like a real album. We'll see. Get in the comment box if you guys like them. Subscribe. Where do you think Meek Mill is in his career right now? Do you think Meek Mill is still chasing that mainstream attention, or do you think he's just in a pocket, right, in his bag, and just feeding his audience and just wants to continue that way? You guys let me know. Get in the comment box if you guys like them. Subscribe. I'm